going on, Pistons fans? It's your boy King. Let's talk about the game tonight. Golden State versus the Pistons. Pistons fall short by 3 points at the end there. 105-102 Golden State. Golden State obviously did not have most of the big-time players playing tonight, but when we have a team that's built like we have it with a rebuild situation, the Pistons had a legit chance to win this game tonight. But injuries, man. Injuries and coaches' decisions tonight. First and foremost, let's talk about the injuries, man. Isaiah Stewart tweaked his ankle. Don't know how severe it is. First, he was listed as out, and then they brought him back as questionable. But me personally, I knew that Dwayne Casey wasn't trying to bring him back into the game. So even to make it even worse, the situation with Killian and his thumb, tweaked his thumb twice. They need to go ahead and just keep him out for right now, to be honest, and let him fully heal with that thumb situation, because he's going to keep hitting it. And he was banging that thumb on defensive efforts. So the foul trouble was a little thing in the beginning, in the first half, but in the second half, that thumb started to get to him. So that led to, of course, Corey Joseph having extended minutes out there. Which, when you make it a coach's decision not to play Saban Lee, Josh Jackson and Magruder and, Corey Joseph's going to get those minutes. So I'm not going to go off on you guys, coach. I'm going to step away. But all three of those guys are listed as did not play coach's decision right now. So, we wanted to see Hamidou play, but why are we not playing Josh Jackson? Like, what is it? Why is it so hard to play Josh and Diallo? Whatever. Anyway, like I said, with the injury situation, man, we just need to go ahead and sit Killian until we can get that thumb together, man, because like I said, it's his shooting hand. Even though he did knock down his three-pointer today, like I said, it's his shooting hand. You know what I'm saying? It's also his defending hand. So, it just makes it that much tougher. So that has to heal. So if I'm the Pistons, I would go ahead and sit him for a little while and let that thumb heal and get better, because it's just a nuisance right now. And then with Isaiah Stewart, we'll see the grade level of his ankle tweak. So, the swelling and all of that sets in tonight probably. So tomorrow we'll get the full scale of how severe it is. I'm just glad it's not something serious like an Achilles or anything like that. I don't think it's a grade 3 either. Simply because he came back out and he actually wanted to go back into the game, but they did not let him. So, that's encouraging. Hopefully it's not. We still definitely need help down there in the paint area. Luka Garza got in and got some minutes today. Not really much. Let's just go through the stats. Let's just make it easy. All right. Tonight, 34 minutes for Jeremy Grant, 6 for 17 shooting, 3 for 10 from the three-point line, 4 for 6 from the free throw line. He ended with 19 points, 3 blocks, 2 steals, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. So, Jeremy Grant at the end of the game, I just want to bring this up real quick. I felt like, that was a great shot and a great opportunity for him to knock that down. The selfish side of me wanted Cade Cunningham to shoot. I wanted nobody else but Cade Cunningham to shoot. Frank Jackson also had a really, really good chance of knocking that shot down. That ball literally went in and came out. But in that especially what Cade was doing at that point, and him being as clutch as he is and the closer, if I'm Dwayne Casey, nobody is touching that ball but Cade Cunningham. Simple and plain. So, that's just me personally. I'm not going to nitpick with Coach Casey. I told y'all I'm going to step back. And but me personally, it would have been Cade Cunningham. Sadiq Bey today, 3 for 14 shooting, 1 for 6 from 3. Another tough shoot night from 3 for him. 7 points tonight, 5 rebounds. So that's Sadiq Bey. Obviously, Cade Cunningham is pretty much who everybody wants to hear about. 19 points tonight, 6 assists, 6 rebounds tonight, 2 blocks tonight, 3 steals tonight. Bunch of goodies tonight from Cade Cunningham. And that really helped us out tremendously. So, it gave us a chance at the end, especially with him, semi taking the game over. But Frank Jackson obviously is the player of the game tonight. He was probably the only positive. He was pretty much the only real plus in the plus minus department. 8 for 15 shooting, 5 for 12 from 3, 6 for 6 from the free throw line, ended with 27 points, 3 steals, and 2 rebounds. So Frank Jackson is obviously the player of the game for the Pistons. It was just his night. He was knocking his shot down. He's out of that, that nasty funk that he was in. I'm glad to see that. You know what I'm saying? I just, wanted to be consistent. And that's just the issue that we're having with a lot of the players right now in this early point of the season is the consistency with these guys. So, one night they're on, the next night you might, like I said, for instance, tonight with Saddiq Bey, you got 7 points. Just a couple games ago, you got 28 points out of Saddiq Bey. So, right now it's just trying to get the consistency with these young guys, man. As far as the defensive effort tonight, I just felt like they were at a disadvantage, obviously, tonight. Especially, when Isaiah Stewart goes out the game. And then when you look at it, you have Corey Joseph stepping in while Killian's out of the game. And I swear to you, as soon as he came in the game, Jordan Poole hit a 3 right in his face. So, like I said, I'm not even getting down on Corey Joseph. Nothing he can do about it. But like I said, when you elect not to play Saben Lee, it is what it is. I'm not the head coach. I can only give my opinion, and my opinion is Saben Lee would have been playing tonight. Also, Josh Jackson would have been playing tonight. So, like I said, we got a tough schedule coming up. Man. It's not going to get any easier. Like I said, we got some teams coming in here. We got some Lakers and some Miamis coming in here. We got some teams coming in here. So, like I said, it's just not going to be easy. Not going to be easy. We're definitely going to have to get somewhat healthy over the course of this first part of the season, because like I said, we don't have the depth for this situation. So, like I said, what do you do in this situation? I'm not really sure what the Pistons do. You got some guy, like I said, at this point, for instance, with Trey Lyles, like, what is Trey Lyles really? You know what I'm saying? He's a 3-point shot chucker. You know what I'm saying? He has a play here and there. At this point, I'd rather see Jamaro Pickett. I'd rather see Pickett than Trey Lyles. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. That's just me personally. Like I said, I'm not the head coach. I don't make the decisions. I'm just here to watch. And support. So whatever Dwayne Casey does is what he does. Like I said, I'm not going to beat the man down. We are a rebuilding team. Our roster right now is pretty much depleted. Just something that we just got to deal with. So, like I said, Golden State is literally the best team in the NBA right now. And they show part of the reason why. The offensive flow, the defense that they provide, the scoring attack from the 3-point line. Your head coach is Steve Kerr. Steve Kerr knows percentages. He knows how to create a offense where people can flourish. One of the things that I've been complaining about with our team, because I feel like we are not successful simply because of this style offense that we're running with the guys we have. It doesn't match their game style. So Steve Kerr is, like I said, he has the best 3-point percentage in NBA history. You know what I'm saying? So he knows how to get high percentage shots. So that's what they do. The offensive flow and the simplified offense that they run it helps them a lot. But then it also helps that, you know, when you put those guys in positions where they're comfortable, it makes it easier for them to knock down shots. And then on top of that, when you have the opportunity to play off of guys like Steph Curry and Jordan Poole and Draymond Green and some of these guys that they have on this team, it just makes it that much better for your young guys. We have a team here with the Pistons where, you know, we don't have that luxury. Our top scorer and our head veteran is a third option on some other championship contending teams, and that's Jeremy Grant. That's no knock to him, but you know, I was discussing this on Twitter with somebody. You know, it's not Jeremy Grant, it's the Pistons, man. It's the Pistons. It's what we always do. We make somebody try to be something that they're not. Jeremy Grant is not a guy that's just gonna, you know, beat you with the dribble and consistently, you know, be able to get his own shot. You know, sometimes it works out for him. Sometimes it looks wild as I don't know what. But he ain't that guy. You know what I'm saying? He's the guy that needs to be set up. You know what I'm saying? He needs somebody to run the offense. So, you know, us here at, you know, with the Pistons, it's just something that we've done over time. Like I said, for instance, we've seen it in the Andre Drummond era where, you know, Andre Drummond was pretty much made to be the guy. Andre Drummond should have never been the guy. And you see where that led. So it's just something that we do with the Pistons, man. It really annoys me at times. Hopefully, you know, with the emergence of Cade Cunningham, you know, all of that can change. You see it at some times when Cade has the ball in his hands out there and Jeremy Grant, he can, you know, feed off of Cade Cunningham. But when you got Cade out there on the floor and Corey Joseph is still pushing the ball around, that irritates me royally. Royally, because not only does Jeremy Grant suffer, Sadiq Bey gets put in bad situations too, to where he has to come off the 3-point line, and it annoys me to the fullest. So, you know, like I said, I still am at odds with this offense that we run with these guys, because like I said, we have players that are built to run a simple system. You know what I'm saying? We don't, like I said, pick and roll would make us flourish. It really would, but we don't have the role guy, and that's the problem. So we're kind of stuck with this offense right now. We're kind of stuck with it because we don't have that big, that's just that pick and roll dominant guy. You know what I'm saying? The guy that's a lob threat. You know, we don't have that right now. So until we get that, we just got to stick with what we got. And, you know, like I said, I know it's annoying to some of the real basketball heads out there, but it's really nothing we can do about it because we just don't have the personnel. We don't have the personnel. And like I said, I love Stewart, but Stewart is not the most athletic. So lobbing the ball to him is not as effective as it would be with somebody that's 6'10", 6'11", and that's athletic enough to go and be a problem down there. You know, he's undersized. And when you're not freakish athletic, you know, when you're undersized like that, you can't really run pick and roll in that situation. So, but for what it was worth, when Luka Garza did get in, it showed immediately what pick and roll can do for this offense, because he was able to run pick and pop also. You know what I'm saying? He ran a pick and pop and drained a three. So it's like, you know, it better suits them. It better suits them, and it creates better flow. That's my personal opinion. Like I said, it's just something we just got to observe. So, like I said, man, you know, Cade is only going to get better and better, man. Like I said, pretty good night for Cade, man. Like I said, 50% from the floor, you know, knocked down 3 out of his 8 3-pointers tonight, man. So, you know, 19, 6, and 6 with 3 steals and 2 blocks is definitely doing some great things out there. So with that said, man, it absolutely sucks, but we got to see where this saga takes us with these injuries, man. And there's nothing we can do. A lot of guys cannot be moved until December 15th, so we're stuck. We're stuck. So with that said, man, I just want you guys to enjoy your night. you know, we can get ourselves ready for all of the sports we got going on over these next 2 days, man. A lot of Michigan fans, a lot of Michigan State fans, Lions fans, and of course we got the Pistons again Sunday. So a lot going on for Michigan and Michigan football and basketball tomorrow. Michigan State, obviously, Ohio State game. So, you know, it's gonna be cold this weekend, but it's gonna be fun filled for a lot of you sports fans out there. So let's enjoy this weekend, man, and be safe. And you guys be blessed, man. I'll catch you guys next video.